Well, hello there. This is Allie. And welcome to Amore with Allie. This show covers love and romance topics with a metaphysical twist. I'm a certified professional sex coach, a neurologist, and relationship expert, as well as a sixth-generation intuitive. I'm the creator of out-of-body ecstasy, which is a personal energy method using dreams, astral travel, and telepathy to enhance your sex life, no matter if you're in a relationship or if you're flying solo. And also energy blending, the art of blending personal energy to give you the ideal relationship from boardroom to bedroom. Now, besides this show, I also have the Theiss show starting back on September 5th on Blog Talk on Thursdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, and the Passion Zone, which would start back on September 10th on Tuesdays from 6:30 to 7 o'clock, also on Blog Talk. It's been a while. What is this? The end of August, April, May, June, July, August, 5, 6 months since I did the last video. You're going to see many felines walking behind me. If you don't know who I am, you've never watched a video before, I happen to have a lot of animals, and since I last saw everybody, I have gained quite a few more. I've got 4 little kittens. I know, just what the doctor ordered. So now I have 11 kitty cats and 2 dogs. And this cat that's right here next to me, this is Sarah. I affectionately call her Sarasota. I considered closing my door to the office while I did this, but they dig at the door. It drives me crazy, and so I decided to leave it open. I apologize for not being unified before I did this video, but it's astronomically humid here today. And I've noticed no matter what kind of makeup I put on, when it's humid, it just kind of like falls back off again. So I figured, what the hell. So I hope you excuse what this looks like, and I hope you keep listening or watching and that you find the information that I do useful. And you know, Sarah, I believe she is a hog, because she really doesn't show up very often for anything. So the fact that I'm doing this and she won't go away, I think she's happy. I don't know, she's happy I'm back to ageless knowledge again. So am I. It's been quite some time. And I've done a lot of things since I saw you guys last. Well, first of all, I want to say I don't know how often I'm going to be doing the show, maybe a couple times a month. I may go back to every week again. We'll see how my schedule works. It's been really busy. I've been doing a lot of updates on my website. My out-of-body ecstasy, otherwise known as OBE sex book, is out. I'm so excited. It's on Amazon.com, so if you type in out-of-body ecstasy, the Kindle version will come up. And if you don't have a Kindle, you can always get an Amazon app to put on your computer, your tablet, or your smartphone, and you can read the book there. The soft cover of the Out-of-Body Ecstasy book will not be out until probably the end of September, beginning of October, so you still got some time. And of course, the soft cover will be more expensive than the Kindle, so maybe you want to peruse the Kindle to see if you like it, and then buy the soft cover later. I don't know. But also on Facebook, I do have an OBE community that goes along with the book. So if you go to my Theiss Friends Facebook page, you should be able to see the link to the Out-of-Body Ecstasy page, or go to Facebook and put in Out-of-Body Ecstasy and you'll find the community. But join. It's small because the book just came out, but it's growing day by day, so I hope you stop by and contribute. It's not just about out-of-body sex, it's about the out-of-body experience, period. It's astral projection, astral travel, lucid dreaming, dream recall, telepathic connections, I mean the whole 9 yards. It's not just sex and intimacy, it's all the OBE connections. So I hope you stop by. Also, since we last chatted, I had the OBE sex course is on the Daily Ohm, which is dailyohm.com, and there it's called Unleash Your Sexual Energy. Now, the OBE course on Daily Ohm and the OBE book at Amazon, there is some information overlaps, but they're essentially 2 different products, trying to get you to the same goal, to experience out-of-body sex. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. And also, in case you didn't know, I don't know if I talked about my Bliss membership on my website before. It's growing proportionally. For a mere $1 for the first 30 days, then $5 afterwards, you get access to different videos and audio and a lot of blog posts from me, and then stuff I find around the internet that I find is important to people to live a blissful life. Because don't we all want that? I think so. The affirmation that I used way back in March, it's been a while, is my heart is open to give and receive love. That was the last affirmation I gave you guys. I hope you used it well over the last 6 months. I will do a new one at the end of this program, and as you can see, I keep reaching over to go down, to put page down. I did use a camera last time I was on. The camera has since decided to be, not work. So I'm going with the webcam on the computer, and I just hope it works. Because if not, then I have to do this all again. So you'll see me reaching over. I apologize. I'm a one pony show and cat, so to speak. So I still take viewers' questions, and you can send them to me at amore@agelessknowledge.com. All I need basically is initials of you, the person you're asking about. If you want to throw in a birthday, that's fine, but it's not needed. This question, which was asked a while ago, is will IP and AP get into a relationship in the upcoming months? If you did get into a relationship back when you sent the question in, it wouldn't have lasted very long. It's something in my eye now. I believe it's a cat fur. It wouldn't have lasted very long. It is a cat fur. Doggone it all. Sarah. Yeah, don't look at me like that. You and your wild fur. But if you two got together back then, I highly doubt that you guys are together anymore. Your energies just aren't compatible. I mean, AP is more of a reddish orange color, and IP is more of a greenish blue color. And if you mesh that all together, you kind of get a yucky brownish type thing. And nobody wants to be in a brownish relationship, energy-wise. It's confusing, it's dragging, it's just it. So if you two are still together for some unforeseen reason, I really can't see you lasting long-term. It's just not compatible energy-wise. I can see you being lifelong friends, but not lifelong lovers. Okay? But I wish you both the best of luck, and thank you very much for sending in your question. Now, the topic of the week, I want to talk about single sex and OBE. Yes, indeedy do. Because when I tell people about out-of-body sex, they're like, oh, man, Allie, I'm single. I don't have anybody. I have nobody. So who am I supposed to hook up with? And I'm like, hello, I'm single, preferred single, and I've been this way for the last 7 years. And I have zero problems engaging in out-of-body sex. So what's important for you to note is because if you're single and have nobody on the horizon, you can still engage in it. Now, out-of-body sex, as I've mentioned before in the previous version of Amore with Allie, because I believe I did, I'm not 100% positive. It's the ability of using personal energy via astral travel, lucid dreaming, or telepathic connection to connect to another energy source, whether it be a person, a being, somebody in a different dimension, distance, and it doesn't matter here because everything's energy. And you connect two energies together and you engage in sex. Now, for those of you who are energy workers, you know that what happens to the energy body has a direct effect on the physical body. So when you engage in out-of-body sex, it's energy and energy engaging in the sex. It's energy and energy kissing. It's energy and energy fondling. But when you kiss or fondle or engage in sexual intercourse via energy, your physical body feels what's going on with your energy field. So if you're kissing in the energy realms, your lips are going to feel pressure on it, they tingle. If you're French kissing, you might be able to feel the tongue in your mouth. It's an amazing thing. So That's what out-of-body sex is, out-of-body ecstasy, and that's why I teach it. It's for singles and for people who are in relationships, others who are, for one reason or another, physically unable to engage in physical sex. Energy is an amazing, amazing thing, and it's entirely possible. Anyways, um, now it can also, when you engage in out-of-body sex, and it strengthens your energy field, gives you health benefits. It reduces stress, gives you a better heart, lower blood pressure, better sleep. And not only do you have the health benefits, when your energy is strengthened, don't you feel better? You know, when you feel better and your energy is vibrating, you attract things of higher vibration to you, whether it's a better job, more money, a new lover, I don't know, a new opportunity comes out of the blue. You know, since I've been engaging in this, and I finished up the book and just recently and got it online, the things that have happened, you know, because I took a break from OBE, and there's only so much out-of-body sex one person can do. But when I started re-engaging back in it again as I was rewriting the book, my energy, body strengthened astronomically. These wonderful things just started coming out of the woodwork. And it's been like that ever since. It's been nonstop. I've had a hell of a year. I'm not going to lie. 2013 has been blessed for me. And it's all because of me working with my energy in this book. I know it is. My energy body is very strong. It's very strong. It's very vibrant. If I ask other psychics to connect to me, I'm like, what do you see? Come on, connect. And they're like, oh, God, you're so bright. I can't look at you because your energy is strong. And after I apologize, because I feel them I hurt their third eye, because connecting to me is just that big vibrational oomph that they felt. But it's wonderful. And with out-of-body sex, again, you can collect telepathically, dream, and astral. Now, astral is the hardest out of the three to do. Lucid dreaming, we dream all the time. Lucid dreaming is taking control of those dreams. Telepathic, that's, besides out-of-body sex, I'm also known for telepathic connections. I guess I'm the chick you go to when you have a telepathic question, or telepathy, or whatever you call it. The three of those are easy with practice. Astral travel gets astronomically easier, but it takes a while. Telepathic connection, I could teach you how to do it. You could read it in the book. You could be doing something telepathically within 24 hours. I mean, that's how simple it is for you to do this. Believe it or not, I wrote all this stuff, with the exception of the book is out back in March. So I'm just reading through this for like the first time. Like, I wrote that, really? So if you want to connect with somebody, we're going to go telepathic, because that really is the easiest. You want to close your eyes and imagine the other person. Even if you don't have somebody, imagine the qualities. I mean, for myself, I like tall, football-like type guys. I like 6'3", 6'4", broad-shouldered. They don't have to be all muscular and stuff, but big dudes, because I'm no skinny mini, and I need my dude to be bigger than me. Just that simple. So, I would close my eyes and imagine 6'4", blue eyes, dark hair, broad-shouldered, fantastic smile, sense of humor. Because if you're with me, you've got to have a sense of humor. And I would zone in on that energy with my eyes closed. I'd zone in on the dark hair, the blue eyes, and the physical features. It could be high cheekbones, olive skin like I have, I don't know, different qualities. And once I got those firmly in my head with my eyes closed, I see the person, I see the energy, it's good. Then what I do is I take that energy, in my energy, and I encase us in one big white energy bubble. So we're like in one big egg. We're in a white egg. And that white egg helps protect two of us from outside energies, and it also helps to strengthen considerably the telepathic connection. Now, you're going to know you're telepathically connected to another energy when something physical happens to you. For instance, your solar plexus chakra, which is 2 inches above your belly button, might vibrate. Or your sacral chakra, which is where all the sex and creativity comes in, 2 inches below your belly button, might start to vibrate, or you might you might tickle. You might feel pressure. It might feel like you're going down a huge hill on a roller coaster. Some people shake, some people sweat, some people get a headache. The point is, something is off. Okay, something is off with that, and off with your physical body. And when that something is off, then you know you've made that connection. Now, when you're connected to this individual, regardless who they are, you want to take note of their energy. Okay, take note on how it makes you feel. If it makes you feel bad, you open your eyes and you disconnect immediately. If it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel loved, if it has an uplifting quality to it, then stay with it. That means it's a good energy. Because there's just like on physical reality and the OBE world, there is good and bad energy, good and bad people, good and bad beings. And when you connect to somebody, you should be able to note right away if it's a good energy or not by being conscious of how you feel. How does the energy make you feel? If it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel safe, if it makes you feel loved, if it makes you feel, jazzed up sexually without any red flags going off, stay connected. Okay? Once that's done, when imagine yourself kissing the other person, fondling the other person, engage in foreplay. Lots and lots of foreplay. Usually, especially at first, you're not going to be able to hold the connection for very long. Connecting telepathically is just like, working out, lifting weights. You're not going to do a whole heck of a lot the first time, but every time you connect to somebody telepathically, you're going to build those telepathic muscles. Keep building those telepathic muscles, you can move on from kissing to a lot of fondling, to sexual intercourse, to oral sex. It's, whatever you want to do. That's something else in the OBE world. You're not physically limited. If you have a bad back in physical reality, there are different sexual positions you can't get into. In the OBE world, there isn't anything you can't get into. So, because you're energy. And the energy manipulates and shifts by your thoughts. It's wonderful. You just got to give it a try. But when you're done with the fondling, or your headache gets too much that you just can't connect anymore, can't concentrate, then pull the white light back, open your eyes, and stop the connection, and then do it again another time. You don't want to do it too often, too many times in a row the first time, because your headache will be just, it'll be too much. And I don't want you to get a headache, because that sucks. That's not the purpose of it. But I hope you give it a shot. And, and if you have someone that you can connect to, that's fantastic. Maybe compare notes. Because even though you and somebody else connect with one another, you may not, how do I put it? You may not experience the connection the same way. Because things are shaped with our thoughts. And somebody else's thoughts on an experience may not necessarily be the same as your thoughts on the experience. Just kind of an FYI for you. Okay, let's go on to the viewer's question. And this is kind of strange to have in here too. Oh, okay. What did I write? Oh, it says, "Hey, Allie. Allie, I'm 33 years old and still a virgin. There's this guy I would like to engage in sex with, but I don't know. Should I stay a virgin or should I give it a shot? Thank you." If you want to stay a virgin or not at 33, it's up to you. Who am I to tell you whether or not to go for it? If the person makes you feel good, regardless of your age, if the person makes you feel loved, if the person helps uplift your self-esteem, if the person adds to your life, then engage in sex with them. Because if you're a virgin, as we all know, who at one point in time have lost our virginity. Obviously, my son asked me if I was still one, and I said, "Well, honey, I had you, so no." And he's like, "Ew." That's something else has changed. My son is 13 now and hitting puberty. Yeah, that's a whole other ballgame. But you only lose your virginity once. The first time, you only have one first time. So you want to make sure that you don't just throw it away. The first times aren't usually the best, for whoever first time it is. You're nervous, you're scared, lots of butterflies, regardless of your age. I hope you're old enough to mentally and emotionally deal with the ramifications of having physical sex. Regardless, again, of your age, hopefully, again, you're older physically. But, I mean, it's really not up to me to tell you to have sex with this person. He does care for you considerably. He's gentle. He's in it for the long haul. He's not going to have sex with you and leave. But it's a very personal decision, and, you've been holding on to it this long, but for why? If you're waiting because you wanted to get married and then have sex, well, then keep at it. Get married and then have sex. But if you've been holding on to it to find the right man, and now you finally have figured out you have, then why hold on to it anymore? It's all personal preference. It's all up to you. Okay, but thank you very much for sending in your question. I wish you the best of luck. Again, guys, if you want to send me a question, send it to amore@agelessknowledge.com. This particular show is about love, relationships, and hopefully Gab will let me keep talking about sex as long as I don't, go off the charts. So if you have a sex question, send that to me too. I just have to remember to keep this kind of like NC 15. What do you think, Sarah? Yeah, that's what she says. She agrees with me. So unless you hear otherwise from me, if you have a sex question, send it my way. I am a certified professional sex coach. I like saying that. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so the magical item for the week is geranium. And I passed what I wanted to do. Hold on. There we go. Geranium. Geranium is feminine. It deals with Venus and the element of water. It can help with fertility, health, love, and protection. Red geraniums, so they say, if you plant them in your house, it can let you know when strangers are about to show up. If, I guess, they move. I've always had red geraniums in my house, but quite honestly, I've never noticed outside. The geraniums kind of shift toward a stranger when they approach. And if they're not a stranger, then they don't move. But red geraniums are very protective of the house. They keep away, bad energy, bad people, and it also strengthens the health of everybody inside the house. So red geraniums are good stuff. Now the pink geraniums, those are fantastic to use in love spells. The white you want to use for fertility. Now if you want to make a sachet for love and for protection, if I had to pick one of the three, the red, the pink, or the white, I would usually pick the red. Put red in the sachet. I suppose you can put the pink in for love, the white for fertility, to stimulate bringing someone to you, but make sure you put the red in. Because the protection and the strengthening of health, it's important. It just is, no matter what you're doing, having that protection is always a winner. Now we're here at the end. Believe it or not, I won't babble on much longer. The affirmation that I have for you guys to say over to yourself a few times before we meet up again, which may be next week or the week after, depending. It is, I am the pilot, co-pilot, and navigator of my life. Again, I am the pilot, co-pilot, and navigator of my life. Your life goes in the direction that you choose. Remember that. All choices have consequences. All of them. It doesn't matter what it is. So, say this over and over to yourself. I'm the pilot, the co-pilot, and navigator of my life. and you will be able to consciously be aware of the choices you make and to make the correct choices for you. Make sense? I hope so. Now, if you want to see past episodes of Amore with Allie, and if this is your first time joining me during my 6-month gap of doing this, you can find them at agelessknowledge.com. I do have some on YouTube, which is you can find that from my website. I think it's Amore Videos. I think that's what I called it. See, it's been so long, I am just bad. But again, agelessknowledge.com is where you can find me. It's the first place you want to look. Then everybody else is just gravy. Okay, but I want to thank you so much for stopping by and for listening to me. I hope some of my advice has been helpful to you. Thank you for putting up with the non-made-up face and the cat and my ums. I got to practice doing this again, so I hope you stay with me. Don't forget, send me in questions at amore@agelessknowledge.com. And also, if you have a show idea, just something in particular pertaining to love, relationships, and sex you want me to talk about, I am open to suggestions. In fact, I encourage suggestions. I love them. I do this for you. Me sitting here on this play school chair, and it really is a play school chair, and my butt falling asleep, and it's asleep. It's numb. It's not fun. It's scary. Anyways, me doing this is not for me. You know, I don't sit here and talk about things for myself. I talk to myself all the time. I don't need a camera to do it. This show is for you. So if there is something you want me to cover, tell me. Please. Please, please, please. Again, amore@agelessknowledge.com. Thank you very much again for watching. You take care of yourselves, and didn't I used to have a saying? I cracked myself up. I did used to have a saying. Thank you for stopping by and watching Amore with Allie. Until next time, keep laughing, keep living, and of course, always keep loving. Take care of yourselves.